Hello guys, Gas Giant here, and we're going to Night Flight, which is... well, I'll let it speak for itself. It has great atmosphere. That atmosphere. It's not like a calm atmosphere, but it's not like a hectic atmosphere either. I really like that level's atmosphere just because of just it being kind of in between. And I'd say that that was actually the easiest flight. Night Flight is the easiest flight, actually, in my opinion. I don't know if I said that Sunny Flight was the easiest, but if I did, I retract that statement. Night Flight is definitely the easiest because it has a set path. Of course, with Sunny Flight, like, it probably has a oh, okay. Portal is apparently hard as rock suddenly, but that gave me a chance to do this. My brother told me to show this off. Huh. Oh, you must have learned your lesson. What the fuck? Okay, your ass is getting fried. Toasted buns, free of charge. I made that exact joke when I did that. Oh, my jokes are terrible. But they do. They moon you. Oh, gosh, the Norks, they're fucking assholes. That's what I'd like to call them. That's all I have to say about them. They're pretty much assholes. Literally. Because they were mooning me. So they are now literal assholes. And... and if you didn't hear that, I just killed a Nork on a higher ledge with one of those fan contraptions, because also the fans will fly off. And if you shoot, like, if you explode the chest, it'll launch the fan in the direction you were facing.
Thank you for releasing me.
Wonderful. Wonderful dialogue. More like monologue, sorry. But, yes, that was a great monologue right there. That dragon's monologue should be published for the ages, man. He knew exactly what he was talking about with the thank you and the for releasing me part. It was great. Fucking fantastic. Also, these birds are annoying. I fucking hate these birds. These birds are probably some of the more annoying enemies in the game.
Is that you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you're a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known?
I forget.
So much for knowing that. Because obviously that dragon did not. Ow. I keep bonking. But, I'm just trying to think about what to talk about with this level, because there's not much different with it other than the fact that this is our first world. Our first level in the Peacekeeper's homeworld, which... sadly... I did not get too much information on Peacekeepers, but I do need to actually go in and just start looking at, like, the worlds, and I might do that in, like, the next part or something, or I'll just put, like, a little pop-up on screen saying exactly what the Peacekeeper's world's point was, because every one of these worlds has a point to exist. Like, Artisans, I don't know many of them. I'm sure Magic Crafters, which is the next one, and that's one world I will spoil because that's literally a world you see in the title screen. But every other world I am not spoiling. I'm just going to resort to calling them a numbered world. But I'm telling you, World 4 is coming up, and that's going to be the one that really pisses me off. I was getting very angry during those recordings. Mostly during a certain level in it. Like I said, it's the hardest levels in the game. Not the hard, well, it's some of them.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
Yes, Spyro, you were born to glide. Oh, what I should mention is, there's a key for the chest, of course. This is a key chest again. How do you get the key? Well, that's a good question. Let's just fly in this random oh.
Incredible glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled, with a pinch of salt.
That is the first instance of this game having very asshole-ish glides. That's not the only one. Just wait until we get introduced to a new power-up in the third world, which is Magic Crafters, because I already spoiled it. There's a new power-up that's going to be introduced. 2 new power-ups that are going to be introduced, but only one of them is going to be abused for a lot of bullshit later in the game. In fact, every world likes to abuse it after that point. And so far, we have not seen it. So far, let's just say this isn't as powerful as Spyro can get. He can't get powerful forever with some of the things that are in Magic Crafters, but I'm just gonna say that what little time they do charge you up with power, ow, that's the first time getting hurt, I think, they try to abuse it a lot. But I won't spoil which power they're exactly boosting and making you abuse. Ugh. The cactuses, they're alive. And they're more powerful than the Norks. Who knew? That literally means that these Norks are weaker than a cactus. What the fuck? These Norks, they just got beat by a cactus. Don't know what to tell you. Ugh. But yes. There's not much to talk about right now, is there? But about... Oh, 10 gem. Where is it? We'll go find that. Ah, shit. Where could that gem possibly fucking be? But... Oh, and... now that we've gotten damaged, you can see that Sparks is in fact a different color like the dragon said. He goes from golden to blue, then to green, and then gone. Once he's gone, if you're hit, you're dead. And that should be our last gem. Now it's a completely viable tactic to exit levels. Like, you can basically exit levels through the pause menu now, and don't worry, the boss is literally available from the start. Oh, Cliff Town. Another level with a fantastic music track. Fantastic. I'm telling you. And Copeland does, in fact, I think. It seems like his best work comes from the first title he did music for and the last title he did music for. I think that Enter the Dragonfly and this game right now, probably the best music tracks for Spyro in my opinion. 2 and 3 deliver some pretty good tracks. And Copeland also gets quite a little bit of help in 3. I think he also got help in 4 as well, which is Enter the Dragonfly. But yeah. Oh, and I have a lot of trouble with this chest. Nope. Fuck you. Now we go. Sheesh. I've been getting sloppier if you've noticed. It's been a slow decline on the good playing, basically.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't harm metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
Now, that's an instance where the dragon theme in the background, there was a theme that was not this level's theme in the background of that dragon. That was actually the music used in the beta of this level. Oh, but it still appears. You want to know why? Because that was the credits theme. The full version of the credits theme, to be exact. And needless to say, it's one of the best credits themes ever, like I said in the previous part. Well, yeah, the previous part. I lost track of my parts already, jeesh, and we're only on to part 2000, yes. I said we lost track of the part, and yet I was about ready to just say, oh yeah, we're on part 3, but no, we're totally on part 2001. Not to be confused with 9001, because that would be just too powerful. Because as Vegeta said, it's over 9000. That joke was not original. It's odd. In part 2, I was a little bit peppier. In part 1, I was emo, and now I'm just laid back for some reason. Not sure why. It seems like I've been having a different personality trait come in each and every part. Unlike my crappy Sonic Adventure 2 Battle LP where I didn't have any traits. Just kidding. I have to poke fun at myself eventually, because seriously, I don't know why, but I've been having that odd personality trait change, and also, couldn't do it here, but you can charge up each and every one of those stairs in a row. I think it was, like...
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
Well, Mr. Asshole, I was planning on doing that. I just wanted to know beforehand, you ass. Gosh, who shat in your cereal, you motherfucker? Anyways. Indeed, we are flying over to this cliff, and... lots of fucking vultures again. Gosh damn it. I hate these vultures. And I keep bonking onto those cactuses. I don't know why. Maybe I just have... They have horn magnets in them. Oh, and there's gonna be a pretty big failure in this video. It's coming up soon. I have to say, it is just a peach. Just a peachy motherfucking piece of shit, man. I'm not gonna spoil what the fail is, but I'm sure you could guess. Gosh, this level has a great theme, man. I do love the Peacekeeper's World's themes. Because it's like this desert, but it's really cool.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind there.
That's a good tip. There is a whirlwind now there for you to use if you fall back down, which we have to do here. Because there's no flying back up onto that cliff once we go off of it. So, we just get back on that whirlwind and just fly back up. I was just like, which gems do I go after first? Because there's some over to the right from there, and there's also some, of course, to the left, and oh.
You fail.
I'm sure that I'm going to edit in a you fail clip right there, because I forgot to do it beforehand, but I'm probably going to do it after. Because that was just so stupid. I thought it would look cool if I tried to, like, run along the railing. Here's a hint, it didn't look cool. It didn't look cool at all, just saying. Here's to you, past gas. You magnificent fucking idiot. Okay, Ice Caverns next, but we'll do that in the next part. And Ice Caverns, the level that I said in the previous part, to have a music track that was used in every boss level in the beta. Whether it was a placeholder or not, I do not know. All I know is its theme was used in the beta for every boss area of the game, except for the final boss. So, that's it. Time to wrap this shit up. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, like and subscribe if you're willing to. And I'll be seeing you in the next part. See ya.